problem is you crave free time. Then, when you have it, you feel guilty. You're on edge about sitting still, and you feel you need to find something to do. You then end up feeling tired and wired. You're tired, yet weirdly full of energy. Sleep becomes patchy, and your mind is buzzing. In this episode, we are looking at how to lose the guilt of work, rest, and play. You'll discover why you feel guilty when you have free time, achieving the balance between work, rest, and play, and the steps to feeling less guilty, even if you're a workaholic who can't let their mind rest. First, why do you feel guilty when you have free time? Well, in short, it goes back to childhood. When you feel guilty for having free time, it's usually the case. As a child, it was hinted or you were told that you're lazy if you're not helping. Children in previous generations were a survival mechanism. Before social care, children were there to provide for you in old age. Therefore, training started early. Children were taught the value of chores, to feel bound by the adults, and the sense of duty installed. Therefore, when you rest, you feel guilty for stopping. And it's been the same pattern for generations, where one set of parents install the same belief in the next generation. So how do you stop this guilt pattern? How do you achieve a balance between work, rest, and play? When work isn't a chore, it feels like part of your rest and part of your play. So if it's hard and it feels like a slog, it's time to consider if your work is tied to a sense of duty or if it's part of your passion. If it's tied to duty, consider why you hold that belief. It has to be. So what are the steps to feeling less guilty for balancing more time for yourself in your life? What I got sucked into for a long time was the belief relaxation was for lazy, unproductive people. It wasn't until I started to question where productivity came from did I start to realize that productivity comes from a rested mind. So what are 3 little things you can do to move on from feeling guilty when you do nothing? Number 1, ask yourself, what procrastination is trying to tell you? When you procrastinate, your mind is often trying to say, hey, you're asking me to do something I'm scared of. Take a moment to realize what that is. Number 2, let the guilt express. When you feel guilty, you hold it in as a silent feeling. The next time you feel guilty, write it down. Why do I feel guilty? And see what you write. It will be a huge relief. And number 3, if you don't know how to play, then observe what others do. When you are an overdoer, you have no idea how to play. Learn by watching what others do who seem not to worry about being non-productive. Watch what they do, then join in and see if you like what they like. Play leads to connection, but it will take a few goes. You will, though, feel you can more easily lose the guilt of work, rest, and play. And remember, it's not about perfect, it's about progress. So would you like me to help you accelerate your ability to step away from guilt when you're unproductive? The meditation accompanying this episode will fast track you to balancing your inner world. So give the Balancing Your Inner World meditation a go now, because it will release you from stored energy in the unconscious ruling your world. because you don't make logical decisions around guilt. You make illogical decisions based on unwanted unconscious beliefs, which have been stored in the body for years. And even sometimes they've been, well, certainly in this case, passed through the generations to you. As Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. This meditation will help you undo those unwanted unconscious beliefs by releasing the energy stored in your body, like popping a bubble, just like that. To orchestrate magic in your life, simply make your unconscious conscious. And the fastest way is to make your unconscious conscious is by using my meditations. Even if you've never done a meditation before, it's fine. You just follow the words. You have time. There is always time for something this important. If you don't already have access, you can download a copy for free from heidisawyer.com/40, written as the number, not the word, heidisawyer.com/40. Okay, so now you've looked at how to lose the guilt of work, rest, and play. The next step is to learn how to move on from hurt. So guess what the next episode does? It addresses how to heal the hurt when others step on you. So make sure you set a reminder now to join me for the next session, which I will release on Saturday at 4 p.m. That's UK time, and I will then be in the Intuitive Sensitive Persons Facebook group for an hour from 4:30 to answer any questions you have about this episode and to interpret your symbolism from doing the meditation. Because your unconscious shows you how to change things through symbolism. Numerous cognitive neuroscience studies state your unconscious drives 95% of your life. Your conscious mind only powers 5% of your world. I believe intuitive sensitive people are the new leaders because their sensitivity aligns with the new superintelligence, the deeper senses. So when you not only read my interpretation of your symbolism expressed during the meditations, but other intuitive sensitives' experiences, you develop your own fast link to understanding a further 95% of your world. How enriching is that? If you don't already have access to this leader group of intuitive sensitive people, visit isptribe.com. That's letter I, letter S, letter P, tribe.com. All as one word, isptribe.com. If you're not sure if you're an intuitive sensitive person, then go to heidisawyer.com/quiz to find out. You might be pleasantly surprised. Share this episode if you know someone who is struggling with guilt patterns when they're unproductive, because they will be very pleased that you did. So go now and listen to the free meditation, Balancing Your Inner World. If you don't already have access, you can download a copy for free from heidisawyer.com/40. Do it now, because then you're not allowing the limitation of perfection to get in your way. We believe your capacity for empathy gives you a unique perspective. The way we help you access your uniqueness is through developing your intuition, your inner world. When you allow yourself this part of you, life is easy. So go now and listen to the powerful meditation. And always remember this: your sensitivity is your greatest asset. Until next time, bye for now.